The purpose of this video is going to be a clear with an explanation alongside of it so you can understand how to optimize your clear and clear consistently every game. It's not going to be a world record clear. I'm not going to clear in whatever the record is, 302 or 304 or whatever. Just it'll be about probably a 3 minutes and 10 clear. I think that's totally, like, if you're clearing like that every game, you'll be set. Obviously, most of your clears are going to be starting on either red or blue buff, which means you'll be getting the melee minions Shoma and using that alongside your W passive with a bonus monster damage to clear that at first camp really quickly, or as quick as you can at least. Then the fastest way to do the clear is to actually take 2 points in Q after that, so we will be doing that. I do that in most of my games, but sometimes I will take E instead if I think a fight might break out before I actually get to finish my clear. Otherwise, make sure you actually come back and get the melee minion passive. Don't forget to do that and just hang around at your blue. And then make sure to also pop the blast plant so you get that stack of your shape splitter passive. Then transform into a minion and you're ready to start clearing. You want to kite this blue buff out to the edge of the circle and make sure you don't spend any time where your auto is sort of off cooldown, then you're not autoing. So auto as much as you can. Once you get this low enough, you can smite it, and the burn will finish it off. Here, just again, make sure you're autoing off cooldown. Your Q will come off cooldown before you need it when you move over to wolves, so you don't need to worry about doing that off cooldown. Cut out your camp, like so, and then move over to wolves. Make sure you're always hitting the big one. Don't worry about the small ones on any camp ever. Your AoE will be more than enough to kill all of those. Here, make sure you put a second point in Q and also get rid of your Gromp Shoma passive. Then move over to your Raptors, and you should, if you just sort of stand still, get a Raptor passive now, which will be handy in a second. So what we can do is, after we Q this again, we can turn into a Raptor and take the benefit of its attack speed to take this a little bit faster as well. You don't necessarily need to do this. I sometimes don't. Just depends on what's going on in the game. Then you can move on to your Krugs. And just finish it off. And that's it. You're done. There we go, 309 clear. Alrighty, we'll do the same clear but from red buff. So again, pick up a minion, come over to this blast plant over here, and get that auto in before you start your clear. I don't actually know if you can kite the red buff out properly without wasting any auto time. I can't do it, so I just stand still and auto it like this. And then when it gets low enough, smite it, walk away. Use your W to get some move speed and get that first auto on the big Krog as soon as you can. Don't worry about queuing straight away because you're not actually going to use your Q again until they break apart. So you're here trying to maximize your auto attack uptime instead of your Q uptime. The Krog should just walk in, just follow the lead into your Q there. And then get rid of that Krog in your Shoma and pick up a Raptor instead, so you have a small creep to use potentially in the future. You should be crossing by mid, like as these minions cross by mid, so that's always like a good sign of if you're on track or not. And then pretty standard stuff, just keep ordering the big one there. And then head over to your blue and Gromp. You can choose which order to take these two in. I often will take Gromp before blue if I know I'm not going to be fighting, because it's better tempo for you on your second clear onwards. But much of a muchness. You'll clear both of them in due time anyway, and you'll be all good to go. Again, these are not world record clears or anything, but they're pretty consistent. The clear isn't too hard, and you'll finish in before 315 almost every single time.